Hi, my name is Kevin Choksi, and though I'm retired today, I previously was in the technology space. About 20 years ago, I started a software company which grew to a worldwide organization. I've always been interested in technology from a young age and continue to be so today, and am excited to tell you about my interactions with 123net. Having reliable and fast, high-speed internet is critical to me because we have over 300 devices in our home, and the operation of our home relies on these internet-connected devices all working correctly and reliably at all times. So in order to ensure that our home is functioning well, we need the high-speed, reliable internet that 123 provides. Prior to 123net, we got our internet from one of the nation's largest cable providers. And like many people, we experienced intermittent reliability issues with them, and their customer service really wasn't all that great. And so that's what led us to look for a new internet provider. When we started looking for other carriers, we talked to friends, colleagues, and looked online to see who we could find as a reliable provider. And coming up again and again was 123net. In fact, my software company used to use 123net as one of its providers, and so I was able to confirm with my former colleagues that indeed 123net was providing and has continued to provide good service, and that's what led us to choose 123net for our new residential provider service. When we found 123net would be a great provider for our subdivision, I started the process of getting my neighbors involved in the selection. I first spoke with the HOA president, who provided a lot of feedback and suggested that a good way to acclimate our neighbors was to do a little video explaining the new service to them. And to that end, I put together a short informational video explaining the new service, what the costs were going to be for our HOA, and the benefits of it. And once we circulated that to our neighbors, the feedback was very positive, and we decided to move forward with 123net.
Internet as Amenity is a solution in which we basically provide bulk internet to a specific community. So some of the most commonly appreciated business environments that utilize this product is homeowners associations. There's a few hundred in Metro Detroit, for instance, and a lot of them already have previous arrangements with some provider, and it's within their HOA dues, to apartment complexes where they'll be able to incorporate internet as an amenity into their rent. As far as the project to get Turnberry Estates initially signed up, from the time I originally spoke to Kevin, who reached out to us, I was probably about a couple months in which we were going back and forth about everything from legal terms to the actual site plans, doing site surveys and whatnot. And after the actual sales component was done, typically installations range sometime between 4 to 12 months, depending on permits and things of that nature.
Once we contracted 123, we were really excited because the organization really partnered with us to get the installation done in a really unique way and a smooth and quick way. One of the things that we decided to do was run conduit throughout our subdivision at the same time that our roads were being constructed, and that conduit allowed 123 to quickly get the service installed throughout the subdivision. So by running this in parallel with our road construction project, we were able to get the cables run throughout our subdivision and then up to each homeowner very quickly and easily.
The difference between the fiber optics that we're providing and the cable solution that they had before really just boils down to the actual cabling that we use. Being that we're literally sending our data through pulses of light going over a piece of glass as opposed to a piece of copper, fiber optic cabling is less impacted by the elements. When it gets hot and cold, it doesn't shrink or expand, and so it'll hold up to the test of time a lot better.
Since we've switched over to 123net, everything's worked perfectly. We've had no outages or any other issues. So I can confidently say that the service has met all of the speed and reliability expectations that we had when we started out.